All right, and of course, I wanted to show y'all a few of my favorite things. This is Howie with a big old hot dog bun in his mouth. This is Peanut after Peyton, my husband, had drawn eyebrows on his face. This is Angel all hopped up on catnip. So those are our those are our little babies. We don't have any human children. It's just a picture of like a fraction of our family. So a few of my favorite things: the kitchen, traveling, family, volunteering. So the kitchen, those are just a few of the things. Who knows what pierogies are? So a lot of people actually, yeah. So these are actually cheese and bacon stuffed pierogies. They're a Polish dish and they are phenomenal. And then I've got stuffed burgers, bacon wrap, of course chocolate chip cookies, and homemade pho. Everybody knows what pho is, the Vietnamese ramen dish.
I don't know. I'm Los Angeles. I do not know.
Yeah.
Pho.
A lot of people call it pho, but it's actually pronounced pho. So if you ever see Pho King, it's actually Pho King.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Learned something.
I always should say
that in my favorite restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So as far as traveling goes, so like one of my favorite things about this job, besides learning new things, I was talking to David about it this morning. I was there's a neighborhood Facebook page that we have, and I was able to. Somebody was looking for a recommendation on the garage door, and they were like, "Yeah, my spring's making noise," and I've been with David for a little over a year now. And he taught me about springs and when the weather changes, what happens to them. And it was just in the back of my mind. I was like, oh, when the weather changes, your springs actually start to get tight. So when it goes from hot to cold, da 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 da. And I was just like, oh my God, like that just stuck with me. So besides learning new things, I love being able to just find new things. And it's the same places that I go over and over again, but find something new every single time. So these two pictures up here, upper left-hand corner, Eden, North Carolina, which is in Rockingham County, straight north of Greensboro on the Virginia line. If you don't know where it is, I don't blame you. It's our longest running territory. We've been there for 20 years. And these two pictures, Craig and I happened upon it. And we showed it to my stepdad, who owns the company, who has been there for 20 years as well. Because I have never seen that before. Like, I've been here for 20 years, I've never seen those two places. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then those two photos in the upper right-hand corner, Peyton and I were trying to go to Pisgah National Forest. Have been there 2 or 3 times, took a wrong turn, ended up in Montreat. I'm not complaining, it was beautiful. This, first of all, this is a video rental store, also in Eden. Still exists, yes. Yes, like a Blockbuster. That was taken this year. Just to let you know, that is still a thing.
Wow.
So Gator Lake Trail, that's in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Of course, the birthplace of America. This is Ollie the Viking. This is in Alexandria, Minnesota. So it says the birthplace of America. It's also the birthplace of 4 generations of my mom's side of the family. And then there is a township in Virginia named Roseville. Like, bruh, seriously. Yeah. So just wanted to share those with you. Oh yeah, I've seen a couple times. Those are live photos, so they're gonna play through.
I'm trying, it's not working.
Yeah, okay. And then a couple more kitchen photos. Breakfast at Tiffany's, Tiffany themed cupcakes that we did. My husband and I did one of those, like we always wanted to do the shake the champagne bottles and let it flow. So that'll actually be a quick video when you press play. That's Howie, who you saw with the hot dog bun, who is obsessed with Peyton, my husband. And then my 30th birthday, as well as my little big sister, because she is 8 inches shorter than me, but we still somehow look similar. So, just quick little, yeah. And And
He's got problems. He's got problems.
I know, it's a little crazy. So as far as volunteering goes, this is the St. Jude run last year. Peyton and I did it. This is from this year.
So that's when you busted your hand?
Yeah, right before. Yeah, I had all of, I want to say 3 weeks to prepare for that one. And my mom also run it with us. This is Special Blessings. This is a local charity. Matt and y'all know and of course Canes were half season ticket holders for it. This is my friend Chilsberg from Austin. We love him. I actually am going to sit on the committee for the St. Jude 5K next year, so be prepared to hear more about it next year. But that's it on those guys. Okay, so quick little recap about, I'm sure y'all haven't heard it, every single elevator pitch that I've talked about. So Tar Heel Media Solutions, we do website design development, and that is literally we make it as easy as possible on you as far as the website design development goes. We host it, we manage it, we maintain it. We check in with you monthly, let you know how your stats are doing, how you're moving up, how many calls you've gotten, contact form submissions. We'll go through a checklist with you, get the meat of it, but we write out the content for you. We don't say like, hey, we're gonna design it, I need you to write out this jargon. We also offer, we will purchase the URL for you if you don't already have it, otherwise we handle the domain transfer for you. We also offer, of course, email hosting for you as well. AdWords, this is a quick, you can't see the photo, it's pretty small, but Google AdWords, and this is an industry specific, Google AdWords, the click-through rate, and all that good stuff. But for every $1 you spend in Google AdWords, there is $2 in revenue that comes out. As far as branding goes, that's our display ads, our social media marketing, and our reputation management. I was talking to Monica this past Saturday about the display ads, and some of our top performing websites that those run on would of course be Amazon, AccuWeather, recently, obviously, with everything that's been going on, Fox News, Yahoo, AOL, Dipley, but we run those across the top 500 most used websites, and Amazon actually accounts for almost 52% of cloud storage, internet as an infrastructure. There we go. Got it. And then the main meat of this whole deal is going to be the optimized local listings. This is one of the most misunderstood. Actually, go to the next one. I don't want to explain that one.
Man, my finger's getting sore. I mean, you have to
So, optimized local listings is probably one of the most misunderstood because you don't really get to grasp it. You don't really get to see it constantly. You can see your AdWords, you can see your display ads, you can see your social media marketing and management. Optimized local listing is the behind the scenes, what we're doing for you in order to ramp up the SEO behind your site. So, first of all, it goes by like 1,000 different names or 998 different names, so you'll hear it from plenty of different people. Optimize local listings, citations work. There's people, I told Monica, I'm like, we've just nicknamed it Oris. So you'll hear it from a bunch of different people what it's called. So it has been known over the past 3 years that it is the #1 source for increasing your SEO over the internet. So what this service does is it clears up any incorrect listings that you may have. So anytime that somebody has, I don't know, let's say you have changed your website, you clear that up, so is it yansandconsulting.com? Okay. Let's
By the
say
way, your word is crab to five.
Yes.
No, I mean, I Googled you like all morning for DJ.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm glad she's gonna be here. I want you to help with this.
Okay. Well, let's say it used to be yansanit.com, okay? So now it's yansanconsulting.com. We clear that ish up and make sure that people are only finding yansanconsulting.com and make it clear across the board, just like the old adage goes, consistency is key. That same thing holds true on the internet 110%, if not more. So just think of it like this: the internet is one big popularity contest. The more places you are, the better, but it's got to be correct, consistent, verified. All the holes need to be filled in. So let's say the NAPWC, name, address, phone number, website category, if any one of those are missing on any of these directory sites, we fill that in. So we fix the potholes, we make sure that, your name, if it's got an LLC on, who has an LLC on the end of there? Okay. Yeah, so let's say, on 10% of the directory sites, you're missing the LLC, Google's pissed off at you. That's just how it is. Okay. Reason this is so important is we're creating hundreds, if not thousands, of inbound links to your website. And so the more, again, popularity contest, the more links you have driving to your website, the better it is, because traffic is one of the top 3 ranking factors for a business. Next slide. So who is this product perfect for? Absolutely everyone. My favorite people to work with, of course, are new businesses. So when you're brand new to the internet, you're going to see your listing audit score be quite low, and that's particularly just because you're brand new to the internet. So in particular, I invited George today. I was hoping that he might show up. I was going to use him as an example. His listing audit score started at a 13%, and within the first month, it jumped to a 50. And it was just that big jump because we were able to introduce him to so many new directory sites so quickly. Without it, it just would have been that steady fall. Change of business, going back to, did you get a new website? Have you changed locations? Have you changed phone numbers? Seriously, did you used to be in Virginia, but you're here now? Y'all know Dr. Glenn in Nightdale. So, he used to be in Virginia and in, I want to say Massachusetts at one point. And those listings were still all over the place. And so we basically had to drown them. And we were like, we don't want those being found anymore because, of course, you're in North Carolina now. Why should you be found in Virginia if you're in North Carolina? And another person it's really great for is realtors and independent insurance agents. So realtors, few and far between have I found a realtor that's been with the same agency their entire career. Like my mom started off with Fondell & Morrissey, then she was with Better Homes and Gardens, and now she's with Outpay. So it's few and far between that I started off as a realtor at 25 and retire at 65 with the same one. That doesn't happen, and then independent insurance, Allstate to Geico to whichever. Now you
I'm cramped, man. I couldn't help it.
and I'm sure now you're asking, well, Kirsten, how can I help you? So basically, I'm just looking for new and consistent businesses who it wouldn't be breaking the bank for them to be spending $99 a month to increase their SEO. This is a testimonial from Dr. Glenn in Nightdale with Infinite Wellness Chiropractic, who on his 4th month of running this program had a new client for every business day that he was open. So I had this testimonial, wanted to make sure to put it up there, but again, literally every single business can benefit from this service. There's that guy. That's our 3 salespeople, and then my dad. who owns the business. And I have a nice little, I'm going to see if it plays if you go to the next one. And touche. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so.
Are you wondering who that is?
No, I know who
Saturday
it
Night
is.
Live. Saturday Night
It's
Live.
the person from that's in
Saturday
Saturday
Night?
Night Live, but
Yeah.
it does look like you.
It freaked me out. I had to bring it to Peyton. I was like, did you put me online somewhere? Like, seriously? I thought it went viral, and I was like, who is that?
Like, honestly, it looks like it's kind of creepy. I thought it was you
It's
until you asked me.
creepy.
Like,
Yeah.
But
No, it threw me through it.
quick question. So you had said something about that service that's $99 per month. It doesn't matter where it's at, like the business is at. Like,
No.
it does not matter if it's.
No, we service the world. I mean, I have clients in Oregon, Texas, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia. It's just, I mean, your business, and we take care of your listings for it, making sure they're, again, correct, consistent, verified.
And so that's what would come with the $99, is just to make sure that everything is verified,
Correct.
everything, and.
Yes. The last thing that Google, that's why I said the Google monster, the last thing Google wants is to be confused, because it runs the internet, you know, it makes up for 97% of search. And actually just came out with another update. So anybody who has a service radius on their Google business listing, you will start getting updates from them that you need to change that service radius, and you need to enter in the cities that you service instead of just 20 miles around here. No. So you'll see that, and anybody that has an address, like when you created your Google business listing, if you created it under a PO box or like a UPS pickup box, it's rejecting that. So look at your Google business listing, see if it's been flagged yet. If it hasn't been flagged yet, keep an eye on it, because they're starting to keep tallies on it. So, and I know that so keep a tally on that, because I know that y'all have a radius on y'all's.
So when you work with clients, you have them sign like a year's contract?
This one starts off at a year contract, and it's just because it's an Lee, who's in our office, does weekly data pushes on this, because it's a constant, like, we're constantly having to push out the correct data, because these directory sites do what's called information dumps. So across the internet, and this joke pushed. So I had this little thing put together. So imagine there was that kid in high school that moved in the middle of the year, and then a couple weeks later you're like, what is it about this kid? Turns out you find out he pooped the pool at his last school. And you're like, ah, and he's like, shit, I moved over here because I wanted to get away from that, That information will continue to follow you. Like, that bad information, the fact that you pooped the pool, is going to continue to follow you. So if there's bad information, wrong information, you pooped the pool. That's going to follow you. So we have to continuously suppress that you pooped the pool at one point. Sue, did you poop the pool?
Not yet.
Stay the holiday and
She checked for bad breath.
Do what?
Landing pages? Like
We do,
solely
uh-huh.
landing pages. Like
Yes.
for me, it wouldn't really make any sense to have a full blown website with content, but I know for
Yeah.
sure I would need like a landing page with that.
Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
30 of them.
when you start to work with a client, are there various packages to choose from? When you charge, when you're working with a new client, you can offer them different packages?
So this one in particular is just $99 a month. So this one in particular is a straight $99 a month.
Per month.
But you have to get them to sign your contract, because they could quit after the month goes by.
So it is a year contract, starts at that 12-month commitment. So if they were going to leave after that 12 months, we just ask for a 30-day written notice, just like most places. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Good job.
couple things I would like to do, because our time